How has the normalization of pornography and explicit sexual content affected today's society?
So what does pornography do? Well, that's pretty self-evident once you know those other facts. It tilts people hard towards a short-term mating outlook, and that's a bad idea. It's not a good idea to employ sexuality in the services of short-term gratification. It's a surfeit of hedonistic pleasure. It's whim-based. It doesn't constitute the kind of action that lays the groundwork for functional relationships. It stops you from being desperate enough to go and put yourself on the line in a real relationship. It trains you sexually to respond only to pornography. It requires that you use more and more novel forms of pornography as your habit develops in order to get the same kick. It increases the probability of impotence in real life. There's nothing about it that's good. And then the fact of its wide distribution online, let's say, also entices girls into the kind of quasi-prostitution that characterizes OnlyFans and sites like that. So, no, this isn't a good thing. It's not a good thing.
You might say, well, you know, is that absolutely necessary? And maybe there's nothing wrong with pornography. It's like, well, I don't know, man. Like, have you ever really met a guy who is proud of that? Like, you know what I mean? That makes him feel like, I'm the guy, man. You know, I'm watching pornography and getting off. It's like, what a man. I don't believe anyone feels that. And to me, that's an indication that, yeah, we know. No, it's pretty cheap. It's cheap. It's easy. It's now possible for a young man to look at more beautiful nude women in one day than any man has ever seen, you know, prior to 10 years ago, 20 years ago, that any man in history had ever seen. That's not nothing. That's something. And to think that doesn't do anything to you, it's like, no, that likely does something to you. So don't substitute the false for the real. What do we need to drive us forward to have the adventure of our life? Oh, well, heightens desire and drive. And maybe you need that. You're afraid to approach a woman. Well, you remove part of your drive with pornography. And so now you don't have that sexual urge to overcome that anxiety. And so you stay timid for your entire life.